Alright, so stream is up. I gotta light some candles, and I think that's all, because I think I actually remembered to plug in my light today, so good for me. Hey Afra, how are you? Lighting up our 4 candles for the night. Yep, it's the full moon. It's been draining, honey. So draining. I had no energy. But other than that, I'm fine. That and still bouncing back from like that bad night I had. I was like, oh, I was dying. What's new in your world? Give him one last shuffle. Gotta hit him a little switch on my lights. So I guess we'll just give everybody a second to pop in. I realize that I'm live. Start trickling in. This is also probably a good time for me to share it on my other page too. But yeah, you guys, say what's up, announce yourselves, and let's start answering some questions. So I do want to pull one for the general energy of tonight's stream. You know, just how's it gonna go? All that good stuff. Aw, this makes me feel better. So this is 7 of Pentacles. It's like the feeling of knowing that like the reward will come with the hard work. Wait, what? That is so good. You got a new job. Congrats. Oh yeah, we got you, Flip. Don't text, we gotcha. Congrats, I knew you could do it, Malodoma. Knew you could do it. The funniest thing about that is like when you're reading tarot, sometimes it just like flows through you. So it's like a lot of times you don't even realize how important the messages are. You're just trying to get them out timely, but you also try to like make sure that you don't miss anything at the same time. It's an interesting balance. Well, you gotta tell me, Melodoma, did you do the whole like power pose thing I was telling you about to like boost your confidence? Because I feel like that works for me every single time. I gotta just get in front of my mirror, pose like a superhero for a little bit until I feel like I'm confident. Oh, you're welcome. I've been hearing that a lot lately. I've been so like fortunate that people are coming back to tell me all of their success stories. And it's like they happen midstream, so it's really cool, you know. Some people are only popping in just to let me know, you know, what they changed is working and they're continuing on. Sometimes I'd be so damn excited I don't even stay in the stream. I'd be like, alright girl, get your money. That's a nice touch. It's funny, you thinking a little bit above and beyond, which is always good. Like, leaves a lasting impression, definitely. I've been trying to like double my water intake because I realized that like this moon is like, you know how moons like mess with your tides? I believe that it does the same thing in your body, so I feel like I always get super thirsty around the full moon. It's like shifting stuff around. And I think our body's composed of water, so I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm not a scientist though, you know, I went to school for apparel design. But yeah, I put on the description 2 hours because that's like the safe zone in terms of like knowing what my voice can handle since I'm like bouncing back. But honestly, if I feel better, I will be here longer. So as long as I feel good and I'm hydrated, I will be fine. Hello, Kim. I'm not absentee, you just didn't vote. Hi, Christina Catalina. Cute picture too. I like your like melon hair ties. But let's see, how did I get into learning tarot? I had a friend do it for me, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I like would bug them all the time to do it for me, over and over and over again. And basically, they took me to the store, and they said, you have to pick one out yourself, I'm not going over there with you. Pick whatever one resonates with you. And literally, like the one I'm using today, are those same ones from like, what, 8 years ago? And they're so great, I love them. And they're less expensive, but the same quality now. When I bought mine, they were $25. Now they're like $14. So they're a great starter that I really recommend for people who may not want to go the traditional route. Alright, I'm seeing, let's see, you came on stream Wednesday, right after I sent my resume. Then you did my reading 2 hours later. They called me for today's interview. It went smooth to where I had it in the sack. It's funny, my big old butt is thinking, like, oh, you had a snack? But yeah, welcome to our community, Christina. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. This is actually my second channel, so we're trying to build it up. Feel free to invite all your friends. Just make everybody hold their own phone, and we Gucci. Yeah, I got you, Christina. A random one. Ooh, this is a good one. And I feel like, I don't know how old you are, but you seem pretty young. I would say this is pretty consistent energy, because even the way that you constructed your question, it's like I never get questions that are phrased so like nicely. This is about really having everything that you need in the material world to make really good things happen. So it's like you have the tools and you'll put them to use. It's like, yeah, it's like having a critical imagination, you know what I mean? Always problem solving, as opposed to just diagnosing a problem and leaving it there. Not really. That's not my thing. For me, I have the daily ritual of Epsom salt, and that does enough for me. But to each its own. You know? I yak no one's yum. Shiny Life, all the way from Richmond, California. Hey, what's up? Okay, Kim, we'll see ya. Do you want me to pull one for you too, Shani? Should I pull one based on your vibe? My sign. I'll tell you as much of my chart as I can remember by heart. I think my Venus is inside Sagittarius. I'm a Capricorn rising, and whatever the first one is. Like in both of them, I'm a Capricorn. I have a Cancer moon, and then I think my Pluto is Scorpio. Alright, let's do it, Shani Lay. What about you? Let's see. 8 of Wands for Shani Lay. Progress is in the making. Everything is moving along swimmingly, as we used to say. Back in my day. What was that, like a decade ago was my day? 20-some years ago. All the way back in these streets of East Oakland. I'm just playing, let me shut up. This is not about me. Gemini Sun, Moon Sagittarius, Rising Capricorn. I like that. So it's like you don't have to deal with the annoying parts of being Capricorn heavy, which are you don't have any fun. I'm still learning the balance in my life. Like, they will tell you, I've sat here for, like, gradually I worked up to 12 hours and then I had to chill. But yeah, let's see. I don't know what the fuck I am. I forgot. All I know is I'm a Pisces. Right? Like, whatever we do, Shani Lay, like, do it moving. Hey, Phyllis, what's up? And everybody, how'd you find us today? Was it a notification? Did you see it just on your feed? I'm just curious for my own research purposes. People must think that you're weird, because I feel like people get really scared of Capricorns. Like, I feel like we're one of the most misunderstood things ever. But yeah, that's pretty much, like, I feel like we look real tough, but especially with me having a Cancer moon, oh child. Okay, notification squad, I'm here for it. That means I gotta aggressively turn off my dang keyboard. I gotta tell those people to click those buttons, people. Ideally, I would want it to be. It just depends, because it varies, you know? And I'm still new, so. The beautiful thing, honestly, about, like, the story of this channel is that I knew for sure I was coming back to YouTube, but I didn't think it was like this at all. Like, I bought a new computer, graphics card, like, the whole nine, and set up, like, a home theater kind of fix, if you will. And it's like strong enough to edit 4K, do everything I need to do. I'm streaming on it now. I have no issues. I record music with it. It's great. But as far as like all the stuff you see in camera angle, most of it is actually from the community watching. So it's a really intimate thing. Like, because I feel like I went from being just this normal person to someone who has all these tools at their exposure. But I'm someone who kind of like, I have a lot of social anxiety. I don't like going out. I prefer a drive-thru. If Walmart had a drive-thru, I would prefer Walmart over Target. Okay? If I didn't have to get out the car, I'm telling you. And I like to do my like grocery shopping at midnight, because then like I ain't gotta see nobody. I don't know, it's funny, it's like, in given the appropriate time, I love to show out and be cute and all that stuff, but I hate how people perceive me when they think that's all I care about. So I back away completely, you know? I got you, Libra. So let's see, did Esteban's wife scratch him? It might happen, but not really. I mean, this is like ideal handling, you know what I mean? Or at least anything that could have happened, maybe they bumped into something. But in terms of like, if that's not the type of person they are, I don't see them necessarily moving outside of that bounds. But I mean, shit, furniture and shit happens. I don't know, it's weird, Miriam. It's like, sometimes like if it's a special stream and stuff, like I'll get really cute. Like I will literally put on the whole everything. It's just funny. I just get so shy. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my Cancer moon? Oh, you're welcome, Libra. But yeah, there's a lot that kind of went into making this channel. In terms of the sound of it, I like spent probably 2 or 3 months just looking for sourcings of copyright-free music that were an entire vibe, you know? And it was important to me to have something that could be watched from anywhere, anytime. And I wanted it to feel almost like a sleepover, you know, like hanging out with friends, bring your snacks, like that type of thing. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like as I get older, I used to want to be like Beyonce persona on stage, and now I realize I'm much more of a Sia, if that makes sense. It's like I want to do my work, but I like the male version of Sia would be like Daft Punk. You know what I mean? It's like you don't really want people to know you because it's like it's all so close. And even like in the little bit of time I've been streaming, because I started doing live streams for this in particular in May, the end of May 22nd. And like, I mean, they already put my name on the blogs and all kinds of shit. I get phone calls from weirdos. Like, it's a lot. But I'm like, I can't stop. I'm not gonna not do what I would like know to do. It's like I'm on a path, so I'm gonna stay the trail or whatever. Okay, look, I'm not an English major. I went to apparel design school. I mean, one thing I can say is like I've never had so much stuff to like work with. Like when I want to cleanse the room, I'm asking myself, am I doing like the Palo Santo wood, or do I want to do cedar, or do I want a variation of sage? Like, you guys have spoiled me. Like, I have so much stuff. I have 8 pounds of Epsom salt right now, and I've already broken that thing open for the first time I heard myself. I was like, I need this bag of Epsom salt here. I need the one with the love wrapped around. Like, does this fucking hurt? But if you like spend enough time on this channel, you know I always tell people like that's the best way to just like, if you had a weird day, Epsom salt. And it's not messy. Like, scrubs leave residue and then you gotta clean your tub. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh, it's like one of my favorites in the mix. And Libra, let me double check on that for you. Let's see if I can get any kind of like elaboration on the situation. Yeah, I think literally it was like an accidental wound. Like, I think he ran into something. It could have been a thorn bush. It could have been parking structure or anything like that. There's definitely nothing that's that was like purposefully altercation like. Technically, I think that's the right way that you say those words next to each other. Boom. My inside joke is like I'm the Jessica Simpson of tarot. Hey Virgo Sun, how are you doing? Now I feel like I gotta keep going with this tradition. So Miriam, I'm gonna pull one for your vibe, and then I'll do one for Virgo Sun, because that's how we brought it in for everybody. So we'll keep it going. Ooh, all right, Miriam. Princess of Cups. I think you're concerned about him because you got some big old feelings that you may not have like necessarily expressed. And I get that, because when I love somebody too. And it's like if anybody messes with them, oh, it's on. But I just don't think people understand your strength. Like I think you might turn into Hulk when you get mad. But yeah, all in all, you have very well placed emotion for this person. So I mean, of course you're gonna want to protect them too and look out for them. Oh, does Gemini have feeling for you? Yeah, there's emotion there. Like, it's pretty definite, I would say. So you just gotta spend enough time together and it'll just naturally kind of flourish. Like drinks water in ASMR fashion? Not really. Town girl. What? Guan. If I go any further than that, I'm gonna start fucking up the accent. Gulp? How do you gulp in bachelor? Like, what? Are you still with us, Christina? She like popped in here and she's like the cutest little thing. Oh, Elaine in the house. So let's keep the tradition rolling. Town gal, let's find out what's on your mind. Oh, that's good. You're just hopeful about the future. Beacon of hope energy. It's like that little boathouse, but like spiritually. Then I'll get one for Elaine as well. Recognition of hard work and what you've been able to create. And it's a real fine line between like feeling like braggy and then feeling proud, because I know everyone suppresses like that feeling to not seem vain, but I think you kind of deserve to recognize yourself. Treat yourself, as they say on that one TV show I never watched. Melodoma, did we do one for you? I just, like, I saw your name pop up again. I'm like, wait, we were having a conversation. I forgot. No, I didn't get a chance to see it yet. Hey Eve, how are you? Maybe I'll see it on a break. Right, LOL, you spying on my thoughts. Oh, Eve, I gotta get you one. Let's catch your vibe right now. Oh, I gotta do one for Flip next. She's driving home. So Eve's in a place of craftsmanship. That just means she's looking at all her teammates like, y'all about to live this with me equally? Like, we all about to use our knees together? Because ain't nobody about to hurt their back and make it heavier on everybody else, right? That's hilarious. Oh no, you're fine. But let me get a vibe for Malodoma and flip. So Malodoma, feeling like life is finally coming together. Partnerships are important, but you're also bringing in a lot more balance in your life. And then flip. Hard work and big rewards. It's like prioritizing where everything's going and how you want to spend what when you get there after X amount of time. It's like you're putting a limit on it, you know? And that's good. It's like making smarter long-term moves and to like, it's like hunting in a way, you know? It's like still going after what you want. It's really cool. Oh, I feel you, Elaine. It's been a very intense moon for me. I've been just like in this laziness all day. And I'm just like, I need to get up. Like, I just force myself to drink. I don't know if you guys have seen these. This is not aloe vera, no mo. This is water. Okay, I'm drinking 2 of these tonight because I was super dehydrated. And I told you guys, I think the full moon moves around your body like the ocean. So like we're like what, 60% water? I'm like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I just always feel like I'm more accident prone around this time because it's like stuff needs to be flowing everywhere, you know? The energy's got to be clean and no like kinks in the connection, if you will. Right, I feel you on that one. I really do feel you on that. Luckily, you have a wealth of things to distract you. May I offer you light or like fire, bitch? So it always makes me think about when Rashida got that candle thrown. She said, "Fire, bitch." Sorry. Hey, Sarah Nabila. All right. Let me pull something for you. Sarah, you are due for a, like, expression of generosity from someone. So that could be romantic or that could be financial. That could also just be someone wanting to spend the entire day with you. But it's really nice energy to have around you. Hey, Estefania, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and pull something for your vibe right now. I feel like right now you're like emotionally you're full. You know what I mean? Like you're happy, you got everything you need, you're not really worried about much. You're just kind of taking it at life's pace. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Oh, dang. That is like intense energy. Right? You gotta soak it all in right now while you can, like, luxuriate. Like, quick, start soaking your feet and your fingernails as you watch and just don't. Oh, wait, but how would you speak? I'm like, wait, I guess you could use, like. Like, I have no idea. That's me. It's like, oh, I'm relaxing. Let me find a way to make relaxing stressful. Multitask. It's the Capricorn. I love control. I want. I want to be the one in control. Capricorn tendencies, man. What else can I call it? Yeah, and it's nice when the Taurus decides to not be a bull in a china shop and decides to be like a nice cattleable thing that's like loving to you. Cause woo chow, when you make a Taurus mad, it doesn't last very long, but I mean they get hella mad. trying to get a little clarification and time frame. Honestly, he may get a new opportunity that's a little bit, like, better suited and less conflict of interest, you know? Because that's, like, a bright new start. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? Did you have a question for us, or would you like me to just pull one? Dang, I appreciate that, Town Gal. What I would like to probably banish, I would say, you know, just a little bit of, like, the stress, the anxiety, the things that, like, I used to really, like, take with me. Like, when I went on vacation and we got to, like, light that fire with everything we want to give back to our ancestors, it was just really important for me to, like, learn to relax. And I think that's why I keep swinging back and forth in my mind, like, of this, like, mental aptitude of, like, how long can I go, or, like, and for me, I think it's important to be around when needed, not just when available. So I'm trying to find that balance, and I'm trying not to be hard on myself for last week's decisions, you know what I mean? That's amazing. I'm so glad she's getting started. Like, yeah, I hope she, like, has, like, a great night. Like, I'm like, I don't know why I was, like, hitting my bed. I'm, like, trying to send her some money or something. But yes, we gonna send enough money to buy the fish. She'll take the fish. Like, come on, universe, because you know what to do. But yeah, I'm like, I always try to return to the question before I, like, stop talking about it. And I'm like, ooh. But yeah, that's all. I need to stop being so damn Capricornian. It's okay to take time to get where you go and enjoy the journey. Like, it's not like I didn't enjoy my other streams and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, getting to do a couple things a day, as opposed to just, you know, giving up half your day, it's nice to have that variation. And it's nice, too, because people appreciate me popping up at different times. Yeah, you can, Eve. Go for it. Hey guys, like stars? I know Eve's about to drop her question. If you have one, you can drop it, or I can pull just based on how you're feeling. Aw, thanks, Flip. I appreciate it. It's just a release for me. That's how I manifest. I think about what I don't want, and then I stop thinking about it entirely. Like, that is not my problem. How does Jacob feel about you? And then I see Elizabeth's question too. He is enthusiastic about, like, what's going on, but it's not like being the whole, like, beacon of hope. That's different. That's, like, more like you can tell your mom about that. This is something he wants to tell his friends about. But yeah. And then let's see. How is Costas feeling for me? Stable connection. Like, just like, if you called him at 3 a.m., he'd show up. I feel like that's so, like, vague, but I don't have a lot more to say. It's like, you know, you can depend on him. Hey, Tia. Hey, November. Let me know, Tia, in November, if you have a question or if you just want me to pull something, just based on your vibe. Hey, Rob. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Ooh, is a Sagittarius thinking about you? I should have known it was coming. I love you though. Yeah, now you know what I always say about this one? It's like a peen. I feel like he might be thinking about you. Did I really just do that? Well, I gotta say the phrase that I say every time someone gets this in regards to love. Your future is erect. Okay, eyes like stars. Let's catch that, and then we'll do one for Rob. Eyes like stars. Super stable energy. It's like everything, you know, every penny is accounted for. The car is parked, just filled with gas. Like, what is everyone else doing with their lives? We all need to get this energy. But let's see. Then I gotta get one for Rob. Ooh, chariot. Sweet chariot. I hate when they sing that song. I'd be like, no, stop. But basically, like, if there's something like you've been eyeballing, like, oh, I wanna try something new. Like, if you just give it a little bit of energy, like, it'll pick up on its own. So that's like good confirmation energy. It's like, oh great, I will get the choppy part of the stream. I'm like, let me just fast forward it until it doesn't sound like crap. Okay, there we go. Because my brain was Ayala yelling at me, like, not on their watch. Like, I was sick, child. Hey, Tarot Queen, I heard that you were on earlier. Everyone said that, like, when they were, like, tuning in, that, like, it was really good. But yeah, let me refresh this connection for the music. Actually, what I could do, too, instead of making that, like, awkward transition and me having to do that, I'm gonna pull up some of our favorite stuff from my iTunes. Let's start with Dawn DeJette, because everyone loves her. But alright. But yeah, I was not feeling well, girl. I, like, wanted to hurl. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cut it early, so I ain't gotta do that to y'all. Like, this and Exorcist Vomit do not match. I'm just glad he went out there and, like, did it. Now the worst is over. All you gotta do is repeat the process until it's not annoying, you know? It'll just be like meeting up with your friends. Hey Jillian, hey Goddess. Alright, so I got work to do in front of me. Okay, I see Jillian dropped a question. So, knock that one out. So, is there love coming my way in the coming months? Yeah. Queen of Swords is typically the energy of, like, yeah, we all been through some shit. But at the end of the day, like, it's something, I like to say this is like a card for the person that survived a situation. You're not a victim of it. Like, you carry it, but it's not a weight. It's an experience and a lesson. So it's like, new things can happen, but don't think about the past, as the past is past. Alright, yeah, I'm glad you came out of your shell. And then, Goddess, if you have a question, you can drop it, or I can just pull one based on your energy. Oh, hey, Ashley. Let's see. Will Samantha move to my house, or will we find a house together in the future? Let's see what it says. It's just like, this is an individualized, like, interpretation, but it's whatever's most comfortable. If it's easier for her to come be in your space and you can accommodate her, then that's great. You ain't gotta move your shit. But if you want a new house, this is also equally as good. So it's like, it is what it is. It's just what you want. I'm just keeping it cosmic tonight. I want to make sure that my energy and stuff stays nice and stable for you guys. I don't want to like tinker out or get, as I call it, the Tweety birds, which are like when you're like pulling too much source energy and then like your reader starts getting weird. I'm realizing it's not just a source of energy, it's a valve. And different tools pull a different amount of pressure out of you at a time. Okay, so I feel like I answered that question, but then I kind of fucked up because I don't think I finished the people who popped in. I don't think I got a question for Goddess, and then I don't think I did one for Tarot Queen. If you guys are in here still, let me know. But yeah, I mean, at least I got the questions answered, right? There's some people who struggle with that part. Did we pull one for you, Tia? Like, I tell you, I be doing this so fast that, like, sometimes I will double back going too fast. Oh, yeah, I got ya. How was his birthday? I love knowing that the chat is quiet because people are away from the keyboard. Probably in the mirror. Hold on, someone's at my door. I'm like, what do they want? Like, y'all hear music? I struggle with what? So weird. hope my dog wasn't in here, like, laying on the keyboard or anything weird. There's, like, a bunch of food. I'm like, okay. Alright, I'm, like, catching up on the conversation. I think so. Eve says, I think my life is falling into place. Lots of cake? That's amazing. And then I was supposed to pull a card for him. Alright, I'm like picking up on it, okay. Oh. The funny thing is he may have been a little shy. Like, he might have been a little shocked by how much you went out of your way. It might have been really humbling as a parent, too. You're like, wow, he's shy. But you'd be surprised. Can friends be twin flames? Possibly, but I would think that would be an interesting relationship as friends. Like, you would have to, like, truly ride or die, like, love them, hate them, and back and forth and be okay with that. You know, I don't do the remix. Okay, I got it, yeah. So, we're gonna do Tarot Queen. Temperance, which is all about accommodations and moderation. It's like, that's a good way to kind of explain a first time hopping in the water live stream, because I know at first it can be like, oh child, it's like trying to fly a plane for the first time. There's so many ways you need to turn and so many things to handle. But yeah, essentially it's like you'll make any like decisions, any moves, or any kind of, you know, little like adjustments here or there, but it's nothing to even really stress over, because as long as people can like connect with you, they're happy. I got you, Tia. I got you on candy camera. So you got the Devil, which is typically about like obsessions and illusions. So you may be eyeballing something. I feel like it is that iPhone season, so I know how people work. Like, oh, that's brand new and shiny. Like, oh, iPhone 7 smell like broke in here. But you know what? I can afford to smell like broke up in here. You know how low my phone bill is? Oh, that is so funny to me. Alright, I'm finally like catching up on everything. Okay. Hey Tina, what's up? Alright, and I'm caught up on the like spin of the chat. Tina, Queen of Wands. It's like you still enjoying the beginning phases of your life in terms of like, you know, chasing after that magic of the music, and also like, you know, run around like rabbits with your boo, you know, because today you got time, so why not? Because literally I would say the wand suit is, you know, has a little bit of like a sexual undertone to it, and beyond that the like little flowers on her dress are like about development. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. So if you're in here and I did not grab like you something when you came in, let me know. Oh yeah, definitely. I like read that like that was the question. Said today I got time, cuz. I said okay. That's exactly what I mean. Those things, like when y'all write stuff that's funny, it could completely throw me. I will just start busting up. I've choked on food twice, like almost died on nacho fries, and I think I forgot what the other thing was, but yeah. Well, if that's the relationship of the friendship, then it makes sense, doesn't it? If you guys thought it would never be again, and then it comes back, and then I mean, you're not done. It's gonna happen a couple more times, but I mean, if that's the relationship, by the time you guys reach old age, you could be like, this is my lifetime best friend. Like, those are the best friends that, like, literally escaped something together. And nobody found the body. I'm just like, Elaine over here trying to summon up Kalia. And Maddie. Right? Yeah, it's funny. That's how I memorize them. In terms of like all my decks, this is the one that like I'm the most comfortable. Just I can put it in my back pocket and I'm completely fine. Ooh, how's Boo feeling? Emotionally happy. He ain't got no complaints. He just don't like it when you be like playfully putting distance between the two of you, but all in all, like, it's not gonna change how he feels, you know? I love Lizzo. She just needs to put me on a remix. I was like, I can't get on no other song. All her songs are about body positivity, and I got like 2 curves, depending on what angle you shoot the picture. So I gotta be real strategic. Like, that gives me literally 2 song choices. It was either Truth Hurts or Good as Hell. Because I definitely couldn't have got away with doing tempo. One day, I feel like, because of y'all, I'm gonna have to answer to all the questions like that y'all say and ask me about. And I'm gonna have to eat freaking crow one day. Oh, the only reason I know Juice, and I literally just saw the commercial for her in that company that they do like I think it's like Absolute or something. But yeah, I was excited for Tempo's video when I saw Missy Elliott. I was like, okay, this song, I didn't care for it before, but woo chow, when she came up out the hood of the car. Some songs they for skinny hoes. I was like, yes, some's a skinny hoe. Let me shut my skinny ass up. Sitting there eating and shit all mad. The chewing got with 2 curves depending on the angle you take. Yeah, but you can't make a song about eyebrows without sounding real niche. I'm not Tadrick Hall. And I've met him. He has beef with Shotty. I hate that they don't get along, and it's okay. I've never talked about it, but since I'm spilling tea kind of with y'all, and it's a full moon, it just slipped out. But to be honest, the only reason they didn't get along was because I moved there. We were like in the streets of West Hollywood. Everybody else was freaking out, and I was like, I literally actually go, do you know who this person is? And he's like, no, I don't know. And like when they turned around, he was like, yeah, oh, that's Tadrick. Like, that's the dude who does the Beyonce video inside Target. That's basically like the start of that scenario. But I think he heard when Shotty said, no, I don't. And I think that literally, like, we were supposed to be inside oh my god, I've never told this story. Oh my god, never publicly. We were supposed to be inside the Mean Girls spinoff. Like, literally, had all the emails, everything. We showed up and were told to our face, after following and corresponding on their calls, that we had the wrong day. What he didn't know is I was from East Oakland. We could have had the wrong day. You know what? You want to step outside, bruh? I'm just like, no. Let me stop. But, like, I was just so annoyed. I remember I was like, we got all this stupid fucking pink shit. I was like, I'm not gonna wear this anywhere else. I was like, nope. Put on your outfit. We going down the strip, bitch. We going shopping for makeup. I mean, honestly, it's not like I'm mad. I mean, it sucks that the association puts me in a place where I look like, you know, I'm associating with the enemy, but it was never personal for me. I was just asking a question. But yeah, I cannot believe I just spilled my tea on that. Oh my god. Like, now that ever gets back up the fucking ladder, to his motherfucking best friend slash assistant slash motherfucking pizza boy. Oh, shit. Oh, well, I gotta say your name now. But I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna say it. Aha! Aha! You thought I was gonna say it. I'm not gonna tell you anything, honey. But that was a clue in itself. God damn it, my subconscious. she, honey, honey. The only reason I freaking say that is because Lisa Vanderpump, in her time with that party planner, he would always play into the stereotype of being an effeminate Asian man. He'd be like, she, honey, honey. And I'm just like, oh, God, here we go. Embarrassing me. Hey, Savannah. Like, you got a question, or am I just pulling one? What are we doing? What are we about to do? But yeah, I cannot believe I spilled my tea on the Todrick stuff. I've never talked about that because I never wanted to, like, because it wasn't shade. It really wasn't. I think it was shade for Shawty and anybody. It was like one of those Beyonce and them. It was like Shawty and them could all go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it was personal toward me at all. So I don't hold a grudge. It's just like, I'm happy he's doing what he wants to do. I mean, would I do it the same way? No. Damn, I said that fast. Yeah, you can ask the question. Go for it. And then Savannah, let me know if you got a question or if you just want me to pull. What is the Cancer? Feeling and thinking. Higher ground, courage, and advantage. So basically that you're like a better partner than he's encountered in the past. Yeah, it's funny. I'm over here like, oh, like it ain't like I gotta watch what I say. I just know everything I ever say, at some point, if I cross worlds again, I may have to, you know, have that conversation of like, ooh, well, let's get it all out there. Ooh, Taurus's thoughts on you. Ooh, Destiny. It's like right time, right place, right partner. It's just like, I don't know. I can never relate to him. That's why I never cared for any of his work. And it wasn't shade, because like, I mean, what gay black boy didn't want to be Beyonce? Trust me. We all wanted to feel the gleam of the golden light on our Malaysian silky lace fronts, you know? But at the same time, I don't want to be a famous fan. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm gonna be an artist, or if I'm gonna dare to put out work, I'm gonna work on stuff that's original. And that is not shade. Like, I'm in my lane. And I paid for fast track. I'm just saying. No, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, I took time to do things strategically and say no to the right people, so I can say yes to the right people. Like, it still freaks me out. Like, I used to literally dance in Los Angeles on a weekly show, and then like, that was pretty fucking cool. Actually, I think it was monthly. I think it was bi-monthly. I don't remember. I don't have the emails. I could probably get them from Shawty. But what I do know is the person that was running it was the voice of fucking Lucy on Peanuts. Yeah. I was like, what? I grew up watching you every Christmas talk about real estate? I was like freaking out. And we still talk. Like, I maintain my good reputation for being timely. No, I do like Lucy from Peanuts. She's hella smart. She's way wittier than all the other kids. She was charging her friends, getting their parents coins for advice, pretending to be a psychiatrist. And they asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she literally said real estate. Soon, Tarot Queen. Now that I have 2 channels and I can share personal stuff and I can be here nightly, like, I'm excited. Like, there's so many things cooking up in my brain. But I mean, I'm already literally like halfway through an EP, so there's a lot going on. Exciting things are happening at Burger King. What's in the new chicken wraps? What's this? He, she, honey. I literally read it that way. The one I liked from him and here's the thing about me, I separate the artist from the work. When he made Twerking in the Rain, I was lit. Okay, all I had to hear was a little bit of the bass drop, and I was like, okay, I'm here. In the rain. Like, shit, I'm gonna get wet anyway. Aw, thanks, you guys. I just, I've tried it every other way, to be completely honest. Like every single creative skill that I had in the past, I've made money off of. But, like, in terms of, like, living off of it, like, making it stable to that point, it's like makeup was cool, but then there's a heavy retail aspect to it, which I think is, like, really annoying, especially when you work around people who don't know anything that you know about. like they scratched the surface, but baby, I got my wrist down in this moisturizer. I can point out what you're looking at. Like, I'm really particular. But yeah, it's just like, this is the first time where I'm literally putting together all these different skill sets and interests, and it's all kind of just been streamlined, and it's all falling into place before I really expected it to even build a following. So I'm just super thankful. But yeah, I do need to do a dance video soon. It's coming. I just need to finish my, like, obligation of, like, repairing and upkeeping my clip-ins, which I have a longer set to introduce and make green, so I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm just, like, getting, like, lazy thinking about it. I don't know, Elaine, to be completely honest. I'm gonna kind of, like, check in with myself at, like, the hour 45 mark and see if I'm gonna cut it too, or if I'm gonna do, like, another hour or so. Oh no, I'm in Northern California. I can only do, what, 9 months? 9 months inside, like, the civilization of Los Angeles. I wanted to kiss the curb when I saw it and I came back to Northern California because I was so damn tired of paying for parking. But, yeah, that is just, it's a different lifestyle. Like, I hated taking groceries up a elevator. I hated it. Like, there were just little things where, like, when you're raised in a home, not an apartment, like, you have different expectations. And don't get me wrong, we lived in, like, a really nice apartment. It was really nice. But it was still in the middle of downtown Los Angeles. Oh yeah, have a good one, Elaine. Hopefully we'll see ya. And I think that's, like, what, Southwest Virginia? I have family in Virginia, and I want to say I have family in Florida, but they're on my dad's side. Like, y'all better stop playing that copyrighted music on the other motherfucking side of this wall now. Y'all gonna have TLC trying to come for my coins, okay? Like, I'm about to have to sing over this part. I'm saying, it's like, y'all can't hear none of that Left Eye stuff. Okay, thank you, I'm saved. Oh my god. Can I bring my boyfriend? Cause he would love it. He wouldn't even want to sleep in your house, dude. Like, literally, he would want to find the place to like set up camp. He's one of those. I love it. I wonder, cause that's a far trip, but we could figure it out. But it's only a far trip for me because I don't normally fly. It's like if I'm gonna take time to like go somewhere, like unless it's like I'm trying to go back to Japan or something, obviously I'm gonna catch a flight for that. But if I have the option to do something more relaxing and less stressful, then I'll do that. Yeah, you're literally living my dream, okay? I want land and farm stuff and to hate the way that the fucking pigs smell beneath them, so I gotta shut up and just shovel shit anyway. Like, yes, the Capricorn in me has thought about the parts that I would love and hate at the same time, while fantasizing about owning it. Like, man, I really am a particular child. That's why, like, when I was little, my family literally, there's like a little picture of me somewhere, and it's in a heart frame, and I'm like sitting in this wicker chair, and they're like, yeah, we used to call you King Marcus because you only wanted to be with certain people. It's like, I was like, you were telling my life story. Man. Okay, I'm gonna ask the question, and this is gonna pretty much let me know if I should or if I shouldn't. Do y'all have crazy roommate stories, like that time when you move away from home and you end up kind of like living aside some strangers, and they get into some crazy shit? Because man, I'm like, well, I already spilled the tea. I might as well just put it all out there. Like, there's really only like one situation that really was, two situations. Ooh, and this is a great story to come back to because this was when I found out I was like super accurate for the first time. Basically, our roommate came to me and she's like, I think he's seen another woman. I want you to like do a spread. So I looked up a spread and I like read it out for her, and it said a bunch of crazy shit, y'all. It said that he was with somebody who was taking care of his ass, but come to find out, it was a bitch shooting or like Russian like reality show or Ukrainian one or something, but it was like shot in Los Angeles and he was getting paid to be there and be on camera. It was the craziest, like, just like what? And the crazy thing was, yeah, we did the spread that night, but we also gave her, I'm just saying, like, you keep it where she can't see it, okay? As far as I'm concerned, you ain't got one. Like, we can get a cage for it. And funny thing about that, my ex wanted to do that to me. I'm like, bitch, I'm not the one with the wondering eyes. I was like, if we bring one in this freaking apartment, it's going on you, because you don't know where to put it. Like, Zhao, I would have literally fleshed the key and left his ass caged. Like, now you can't fuck around with me or nobody else no more. Like, have fun at the emergency room. Okay, and then, okay, so that was the whole, like, tarot connection to it. in terms of the other roommates, they would just be so fucking random. Like, one time, literally, they gave us all of 12 seconds notice. I'm like sitting here in a bar stool, like talking to Shawty across the counter, and they're like, "Oh, some of our friends are coming over, bitch." They busted open right after she finished that sentence, and it was like the door was open for at least like 2 minutes. And she brought a whole fucking dozen of people in this little itty bitty ass apartment. And then they like went out, and like we didn't want to go. But bitch, they came back and one of them had got a fucking sinus infection because they decided to do cocaine. Like, you stupid ass. Like, what the hell? Like, hilarious, right? Beyond that, it's just like the other one that was like with us, she almost got gorilla pimped, y'all. Literally, she almost got gorilla pimped. And that was just like crazy to me, you know? Like, literally, the guy like pretended to like her, got her to drive across the state, park her car, and then fucking wouldn't give her access to her own shit. She had to like make up a scheme, go to the security people like, "Oh, I'm just grabbing wooty woo for this person," and had to drive 2 states over. Like, you dummy. The funny thing is, I didn't see none of that. Literally saw nothing. It's just like, I get it. I'm everybody's favorite channel to fuck with. I get it. But at the end of the day, I'm a Capricorn. If you guys piss me off, I'm just gonna make this stream like fucking 8 hours. It would be in your best interest to just honestly start up a stream and start actually doing something with it, as opposed to competing with me, because you are not in my league or my lane. Where I drive my inspiration is not even from the tarot community, so I'm not looking at you guys competing with you. So please, like, stop. It's like, it's not like I'm not the opinion a child has of me. Really? I'm just like, that's not important. Yeah, that was crazy, Kim. But yeah, that was hilarious. She came back and her, like, she looked crazy and like she couldn't breathe. She had to go to the hospital. She got a sinus infection. I was like, I was like, see, girl, I told you. You're trying to, literally, see, this is what I done told you not to do, finger. Like, girl, if you had to listen to me, everything would have been okay. But you did it. But yeah, that was pretty much the end of my conclusion of my story. I don't really have like a lot of like other crazy. When one of the roommates decided to like try to run out on the rent, she tried to take the Wi-Fi with her, and literally the roommate that she lived with, her boyfriend like grabbed it out of her hand and they shattered it, and then like he put it back together with aluminum foil. We had like a thunderbolt. But it worked. But it was just I mean, goddamn. Like, she did not have to play into that damn stereotype. She already had Shotty put her name on the fucking shit and take over the payment. So why would you take the system too? It was just like, damn. It's like, girl, and you made me eat apples and honey with you on your Jewish holiday, and you gonna do me like this? Like, I was all juiced. Like, oh, I'm learning about new cultures away from my family. And then trick. I had to stop myself from saying the other one so hard. Yeah, I tried to run out on the rent. But what she didn't know. I'm just playing. That is the conclusion of the story. I just left it there. But yeah. Yeah, that was a interesting intruder to our room. Just like, how many accounts are you gonna make? Like, that vocabulary level, though. You don't know a fancier word than fake? Oh yeah, Tia, I'm about to spill Kim's neighbor's tea. Her kids be running outside barefoot. Which you don't do. Okay. Oh, like the Oakland me wants to say who has the exception, but y'all figure it out. There's a particular type of people where, you know what, if you don't want to wear no shoes, I ain't judging you. Everybody else put shoes on. Well, you're black. Get your black ass in the house and grab your flip flop. I'm sorry, black. Actually, black people don't wear flip flops. They wear slides. But it's like, I know Kim was looking at her flip flops like, bitch, you got me so fucked up right now. Oh no, yeah. She was gonna wake up one day and her baby was gonna be gone. Like, did you even try? Did you lock the door before you just let her out into the world? Yeah, that's funny. I feel like a lot of tea has been dropped in this dang stream. I never thought I'd talk about that Hollywood situation and knowing rightfully that someone was choosing to slam a door in your face just to be bitchy. Oh, wow. I wonder though, from like a spiritual place, I wonder if he feels like it, like if it messes with his sense of self, because a lot of people like to be barefoot and ground, which is like you get, you know, in the dirt, like you like feel the pulse of the earth. Yeah, I would be concerned about calluses and cuts and scrapes, infections, things like that. That's where it really comes from. Also, you know, ain't nobody trying to have an extra hospital bill in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's like, put your damn shoes on. Are you stupid? Like, that's literally like how it would have been addressed. Oh, hey, Divine. We was spilling tea. Yeah, I'm like, wow. I remember. Wait, is that the same neighbor who walked out your house at like 3 a.m.? Like the kid trying to go home, and I'm like, wait, that's not how a sleepover works. Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say, damn, she is just high and fucking up, but no, it's not her. I just can't believe that. That was crazy. Like, kids, man. Hey, Cool J, how are you? Does your divine miss me? Is he going to call you first? Let's give it a little more of a shuffle. It's like, yeah, he might hit you up first, but it is a wands card, so it's like, it might be after skin 30, you know, when they make it clap. I'm just like, it is what it is. Wow. Did you have a question, Cool J? Oh, he needs to call you to make it clap. Oh, okay. It's like when the reverb from the song hits you back way too quick and you fuck up your note in front of everybody. It's like, who else is supposed to sound like Mariah Carey? And now I need to sound like T-Pain. They need to fix this. Some people can. You ain't seen the like twerking by the. She just pick an item in a grocery store. Twerking by the pasta. Twerking by the pasta. Twerking by the pasta. I don't even know who that was. Like the things Instagram brought into our lives. I think you should do what any, what do you call it, finance C would do to a financer, which would be to check her past records. And then you got a clean way out, bruh, when it ain't right. But let's see what it says anyway. Because, you know, we know her. I just don't know how she finagled her situation, though. Like, ooh, you got a husband and a boyfriend? I was like, woo! Like, I couldn't do it. My damn heart, I would be pulled too many directions. It's gonna take hella long for you to get that money, Kim, if you agree to something that's way too cheap. Like, she's gonna be like, oh, I can push it off to next month. And 1 month becomes like 2 years. Nope. Like, I would be upset. I just feel like you guys will have to be pretty adamant on making sure that she gets those payments to you like on time, you know, because if she can do early, even better. Especially when it comes to like expensive things, because what happens if something happens to the car? Is she expecting to be able to come back to you like, hey, you sold me a bad car? No, like, you were aware that this was a family vehicle and we're a family of 4. Yeah, because I mean, that's like what she'd be asking y'all to cover for her anyway. Like, that's like, what, 2 flights back and forth? Oh, I need to shut up. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm in hot water with my friend or not, because I'm just putting it all out there, but I feel like y'all get it. Ooh, anything happened between you and the Leo. And hey, Liberty. Except for Eve, will anything happen with you and the Leo? It's like dutiful actions. I feel like they're a little old school, and that's why, because Leos are a little more prideful than not, you know? They want someone who's gonna fall into those traditional roles of, like, you know, being a doubting lover. Like, I hate rolling my eyes when I say that, because being that nowadays is something completely different than the stereotype of, like, you know, oh, you work from your home. Wait, I'm like, look, I didn't moved on so far I can't even say it correctly, but oh, you're home from work. Pulls apron off, walks over and stares. Oh, everything's just about to be finished. Like yeah, it's a little cheesy, but that's like, they want that like kind of relationship where it's like a little old school. And then how will Michael react to his sister working in the same place? There's like a little bit of like disillusionment there, and I think it's because he may expect that, like, because you guys are friends, or not friends, but like because you two are close, it makes everybody close to you close to them, where work is work. So like, especially if your sister has like a strong personality, or if there's like a power dynamic at play, it could be uncomfortable if he starts treating you like his like, you know, like someone more familiar than everyone else. So it's about just establishing healthy boundaries at work. That's all. Oh, you're welcome, Eve. You said, oh my god, when it's skin 30, I'm ready. Like, skin 30 is anytime the night is down and the phone is ringing. But that's just me though. Solid skin 30 when you make it clap. I hate that we made a jingle. Literally, the jingle is you squat down with your homegirls on a night out. Solid skin 30 when you make it clap. We were young, wild, free little people. Heathens. That's what we were. We was little heathens. Dare I say harlot? I'm just playing now. I dare not. Hey Isha, how are you? Aries or Cancer? So first is Aries, Cancer is second. Go Aries. The Cancer's too inconsistent for you, especially financially. Where if you go with the other sign, the Aries, like they'll have their emotions more in order for you and it'll be more consistent. I'm weak at Amazon too. Oh! Actually, this is the one time where I feel like the advice may be the other way around. She may expect an easier job than she signed up for. So yeah, either way it's uncomfortable though when you have to like look, we're family, but we're not family at work, you know? Like how do you have that conversation at the water cooler? Like, really, bitch, after you came to my house and ate my shrimp? Like, it's those type of things. Like, but you've been around a family. Like, but you know how it is. It's like, it gets muddy really quick, which is why I always tell people don't shit where you eat. Does David have true feelings for Mariah? Or is he trying to make me jealous? Who's Mariah? What are Daisy's intentions? To lock it down pretty quick. I don't know if that means just a relationship or like a baby, but she's on a timeline. Ooh, I would probably say get either the Moonology or if you want something lighter, the blue Kyle deck, the angel ones. Those ones are really good. It just depends, because you know actually? Okay, let me get my little box, because I mean, it's a full moon. It's less than a dozen of us in here. I mean, I could hook it up for you, but you gotta hook it up for me. Third party questions, we could get in a business, and then if it looks like it's gonna really go in a business and you want to get all the way up in there and see who was doing who on what side of the bed and who slept on it and didn't know, unfortunately it's gonna cost like either 5 or 10, but I can tell you everything you want to know. I'm grabbing oracles. I'll be right back. I'm not even going up right back. I'm literally on the side of the table. I just like to announce what I'm doing. Wow, no sudden movements. Like, wow, PTSD America. Oh, yeah, you probably could. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Flip is totally right. I have a $7 spread, and it's like, literally, it tells you everything about the basis of the relationship. Like, you as an individual, them as an individual. It talks about like the bonds you share, where the pitfalls are. Like, it's a pretty good one. Ooh, Isha girl. Been there, went through that. The writing is on the wall. You already know what it is. It's like, y'all, like, I'm a Capricorn, okay? When you cut ties with the old, you make ties with the new. That's me, okay? See, all of this is the only thing that you should be seeing, okay? Keep your eyes where only I can see them, okay? Don't make eye contact with that bitch. I'm saying, okay, I'm not that crazy, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't ask for much, but if I see a wandering eye, we're gonna have a problem. That's just me though. Like, I can handle a lot. I can handle being cheated on. Cause see, the problem isn't being cheated on. It's what I'm gonna do to you when you tell me. You know, like, I'm not trying to be light skin OJ out here. I was like, Like, please don't put me through that, because I don't want to have to find a place or what to feed you to. Like, so please don't. Just like, to me, it's like, once I date you and we don't, like, if we didn't work out, and we cut because bad reasons, it's like, you're not even alive to me. Like, people know from the past they can't call me. I've never been the same for over a decade. Like, wow. Okay, so what you're telling me is we need to take a one-way to the VA with whoever my best friend is gonna be, and then, you know, when we get off the plane, they're gonna slip. I'm just like 27 stairs. I'm just like, so ow. I like saw it in my head. I'm like, no, too descriptive. You know what, Tara? I appreciate the dark humor, because that is me all day. Let's see, Isha. Like, let's see. I feel like the best way you could find out something on the free tip is to find out in relation to feelings for her, how are his feelings in comparison. Yeah, it's like he knows his boundaries with her, but I don't think he knows his boundaries with you. I think he still thinks that you're very flexible, and he may be able to Stevie J his situation. Basically, he wants you to be his, like, Jocelyn Hernandez. I mean, if you want to, test the connection. See if it all rings true, you know? Because you'll know, if something don't sit right with your gut, you know. Like, intuition's never wrong. Right? She said don't include me. Wow. So funny. Well, I just feel like, you know when something ain't right. Like, we noticed, okay. I knew something wasn't right with my ex-boyfriend when his routines started changing. I'm like, oh, you normally don't shower when you get home. Where you been? Like, what are you washing off your body? Who? It's funny too, because my intuition was telling me stuff, and it took about a week for him to come clean, but I wasn't fucking stupid. I know I said what I said, and I wasn't changing on it. Hey Becky, how are you? I'm just weak. Should have said, well, don't forget I got all these acres. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a giant campfire. About to give the ultimate sacrifice to our ancestors, a fresh one. I'm just playing. That is so dark. So dark. Dark humor. I am dead. I am so dead. Don't be saying no. First of all, ain't you? No. I have to make noise when the music goes off if I can hear their music over there, so I don't get fucking flagged. That is so funny. I was like, oh, I gotta make some white noise. Okay, let's see. I'm like, okay, I got that, and then may I ask the person currently talking to his intuition toward me. Yeah, I got you. So you're inside a good mood. it's like love, synergy, energy. It's like everything's kind of going in your favor, but you're not like, you wouldn't be heartbroken if it wasn't. It just all happens to be working that way, and you're not gonna fight against favor. Like, why not? That is the most hilarious way anyone's ever asked me a question. Like, that's what I was thinking when you were showing me it, and you were showing me how it was like starting to form, but I wasn't sure because it was very slight. Wow, she is right. Look like we found the biggest troll ever. I'm gonna remove your bench so they can block your ass. I'm just playing. I don't even do that no more. Oh, you're welcome, Bella. And also, Kim Yayo is my real life best friend. Like, for real, for real. So we play a little harder than everybody else. It's like when you got an older brother and y'all just sock each other in the shoulder when you go get something out the fridge. And you make them spill their orange juice, and that was the last of it. And they'd be like, I'm gonna remember that. Ooh, okay, do you want to know what, like, the general vibe is, or, like, the particular result? Like, are we thinking, like, outcome, or the entire experience here? It's on my face. I think, like, honestly, whatever it is, I don't know if they're gonna lean toward like hormones change as we get older or what, but whatever it is, it's a small fix, because it's like you trust the people that you are going to for guidance, and they're gonna lead you down the right path. It may just be mixing the wrong ingredients in skincare, you know? Oh, thank you, Becky. Easy, you could get a man looking like Winnie Harlow if you dress like Doja Cat as Winnie Harlow on Halloween. All you gotta move by a hot tub. I'm just playing. Oh, like an eczema breakout. I'm trying to think like what like people use for that. I mean, I like to go like really soft, like exfoliant maybe like once a week, and then other than that, like medicated soap. Kim, you were never one of us anyway. Look at our icon, y'all. She got all these silky locks and stuff. We're the kink. We're the unnatural. I'm just wait, not the unnatural. We're the natural. I always say like the only reason I won't wear a wig is because it feels like wearing a beanie when it's hella hot. It's like the back of your neck is just suffocating. Ooh, that's like a good option considering the price point, because I know I seen that at Walmart. So I'm like, it could only be what, $8 if that, depending on the sizings. Right? I feel like that those two brands kind of compete with each other in a weird way. I think it's stress, honestly. Okay, I got you. Let's see what they say. This is, I hate when we ask questions that need a specific thing and we get a vague answer. Like, I think whatever it is, it's not anything to be that concerned about, but it's like one of those situations where like it could really be anything. Like, that's why I was thinking that it was probably like a mixture of products, like how you were telling me that like niacinamide and vitamin C don't like each other, and just like how they cancel each other out, like that type of thing. It's gonna be like something in the lineup is a little off. I'm just like, can they not be playing fucking whatever the fuck? Come and talk to me, whatever the fuck. Like, look, I'm trying to make some magic here. And I appreciate y'all trying to listen to good old funky music. But that costs money. Yeah, let's just hope it's eczema. It's so funny, I'm like, oh child, they normally don't listen to music this loud, this late. So it go from like being cool to being like, you could directly hear and sing along. I was like, oh child. Like, no, I'd be on stream way too long to give it over to the freaking record company. Like, no. No, you cannot have it. Why do you think I had to search out for so much copyright-free music? Like, so much. I'm like, let me double check my settings. Alright. That's like re-equalize for their volume. Wow, you a low down dirty horse with a new iPhone. Cause you're probably gonna be thotting it up on Instagram with your strappy shoes and your shiny new beanie. But you know what, Kim? I'm not threatened by you. You're the prettiest horse I know. I'm just playing, I love you. Oh my god, I can fucking... Are you getting louder? Really, bitch? Like, you're fucking up my grove! Shit! I'm at... First of all, I would be hella weak if that actually happened. Like, the only scary part about when the volume's up is, like, you don't know what's coming next. It could be anything, so it could be something that, like, isn't equalized to the rest of your songs, and it's just like either you gotta turn it all the way up or you gotta turn it all the way down, and like that adjustment period can be so rough. I can't believe you got the new iPhone. What did you do? The original one, or are you doing the Pro or the Pro Max? Okay, now it sounds like I'm talking about pads. Come on now. Oh, there's a new iPad though. Hey, you like that segue? That's how you sell to a 92% female audience. I'm just playing. Ain't nobody buying iPads because I'm saying nothing. Oh. Well, you enjoy that phone. I just hope you get something to protect your face for when you drop it on yourself in the middle of the night. Because I almost dropped this iPhone 7 on me and I was like, bitch, I was gonna lose a tooth. I mean, Tarot Queen, if you trade her your land, I'm sure she'll give you the iPhone. I'm just saying. Like, if that's not fair, don't do it. She's like, look, I just need this phone. Hey, Aruna. Right? I'm like, nothing's worth that. Like, when you can't see your neighbors, the only time that's scary is when somebody's unannounced. I would have to pay for this if it was my own coins. Wait. We were talking about so much stuff, I totally forgot what we were talking about with you, Kim. Are you talking about the hair or the iPhone? Like, which one? Wrong button. Yeah, I mean, at least they're a little bit less expensive. I was like pleasantly surprised that it didn't cost a kidney this time, just to get in the door. I don't know. It just seems like with iPhones, like they shouldn't cost up to $1,000. Like, to me, it's an inanimate object. Yes, it can do a lot. Let's be fucking honest. Like, we could get Nokia. I'm just like, I would trade my iPhone for a Sidekick any day. Any day. I mean, my social media would suffer, but ooh, the satisfaction of sliding that swivel. Yes, a whole ass kidney. Yes. Maybe an appendix too. I envy you. I wanted that one so fucking bad. The pink one. It was like muted pink too, so it wasn't even that like crazy to have. And you know I had all the charms and all the extras. That was ridiculous. Right? That's why do you guys think like AIM was like part of the inspiration for this? It's like AIM was a part of my childhood. Like away messages and all of that stuff. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he spent, so, I mean, fair is fair. I'm like, I don't think my phone needs to be on the charger anymore. I'm like, yeah, got good juice. That's how I'm, like, able to, like, keep up with you guys. I don't know. I don't have a tool that has like a finite amount of time. That's more like a question for like someone who like would be more like clairaudient, or someone who feels like they can literally speak, you know, just to source about timing. It's just a little too specific for Tara. That's like asking, okay, so which day on the week? Wait, no, I need you to tell me which day on the week our first kiss is gonna be in Texas. Like, what? Like, it's like, that doesn't make sense. What color did you end up doing? Or did they come in colors this time? Because you did get the, like, the intro, but did they give you options? Yeah, I would love the green. I love like moss colored or olive colored anything. I'm like halfway there. I'm like, yeah, I can reshuffle. Why not? I was figuring though, because remember when they released the Beats Pro something? The little in-ear ones, they had the moss screen. I was like, I see what's going on here. And then when I saw the phone, you know, I was excited. But you know, I'm not going to... This phone will have to catch itself on fire or something. I'm so cheap and frugal. Like, I like low payments on my bills, okay? I don't need to add on nothing. Oh yeah, I walked into Best Buy and I was supposed to leave with in-ear headphones, some not fancy, nothing. Oh, Beats are on sale. They're olive. They're the last one. Shit. Take my money before I can change my mind. That's literally what I said. That's what I say every time I go there, because I always have to spend a little bit more to get like stuff that's Apple compatible. So, I mean, it's worth its weight, but show don't feel good. Like, to say the least. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that lets you know how frugal. If I had the choice, yes, I'd probably still have my 5S. And you know what I wouldn't have? That I still don't have now? A notch? Those are the ugliest things ever. I'm like, why y'all ruin the perfect design with this mess? Oh, I need to be shut up! Because one day, like I said, I may have to eat crow. And the last person I want to eat crow in front of is fucking Tim Cook. Like, I'm so sorry for what I said back in 2019. The hairline add-on that's like on the front of every display panel. It's like it's almost all screen, but then there's that like what do you call it? A widow's peak in front. Also, they've been adapted to be a little bit more like round, which I don't like. I like very square edges, which is sad because now it's like, oh no, you can go pro. I'm like, oh no, great. One more thing to sell me on. I just want it to work. This girl commented on my video today and she said some real hateful shit. I hate, like, first of all, like, nothing is private. Your first and last name is on this thing and you commented yuck. I said stop eating thyroids, which I think is hella insensitive, but I know she got what I meant. Like, you got, like, it's a double entendre joke. It's like hella shade though. It's like, girl, don't come on my video. I mean, what did I pay for the one I have now? Like not, I mean, yeah, I paid it out and that's why it's so cheap now, but I mean, I think all they asked me for was like 100 something. It was like 160. The thing I just don't understand about hate comments is like, you know, you elected to come here. Like, I didn't twist your arm. I didn't tell you you need to watch this. So it's like, it's just like to put it together and how much effort it takes is just a lot. Yeah, you can, Shani. I just think it's funny whenever like someone thinks they've been like really smart about how they shaded you, and then you just give it right back to them, and they be like stuck on stupid. Like, can you take your ass back out on my lawn and sit there? Don't do nothing else. Just troll in the front yard, please. You are not allowed to have internet access anymore. Like, I just didn't even understand that person that like came in there. I'm like, what? Ooh, what do you need to know about Adrian? He's someone who's like, I feel like the connection will have like a pretty decent start, but there's gonna be like a point of like needing to really be definite in what you're doing, like coming to a crossroads. It's like just about really what you want to do, where you want to go, and what time frame you want to do it in. You're like both being realistic and honest about it. Alright, good luck trying to rush a man. It's like rushing a horse to drink water. It's like, hey, we got all this ocean here, you want some of this? Eventually. Like, you fucking horse. Like, I understand that expression so much. Because I've tried to lead so many horses to water in my life. I was like, the well is dry. But I mean, that's just sometimes how it turns out, you know? As my, 9th grade biology teacher used to say, life ain't easy when you black and greasy. Meaning, like, you know, if you're getting your work done and you're breaking a sweat and you're chasing what you want, no matter how much work you do, there will always be an adversary. I appreciated the simple delivery, though, because it was hilarious. Ooh. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll do... I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'll just rotate. Because I have different favorites. I like the Palo Santo because it has this really particularly... I don't know, I feel like it's almost like minty. But then I like the woodiness of the actual cedar. And I finally like got it dry enough to where like... It lights a decent amount. Doesn't do anything too crazy, but... like, it smells really nice. But yeah, it feels like we just had a pretty chill night overall. Yeah, it is hot. It is, like, dying. Right? It's like, I don't know. It's really hard. It's just like, when you have a bunch of options, you never know which one fits the best. You just kind of go with wherever you get pulled. This happened to me a million times, and I give it back retroactively. Like, let me just run up in here real quick and press these buttons. Well, at least we know that you are comfortable with this tribe. As I like shield my face. That is hilarious. I would be sitting in front of a fan with a spray bottle. Just misting myself. I'm like, dang, it's already time for me to like figure out what I'm doing next. I feel like energy wise I'm fine. I think I can do like another hour and some change. I did not know until I had my best friend explain to me like why she wanted me to go bra shopping with her. Not because like she just wanted someone to sit through it, and she literally showed me like the wiring and how it pokes you and all this. Like she humanized the experience for me, and I was like, okay, let's go. But yeah, that seemed like it would be torture, because all that thing has to do is move a little bit, and it's like scratchy. Yeah, ooh, that's nice to mix the rose with the watermelon. Probably smells really sugary. Like what they should have done was like they need to make a shower rack for your boobs, like something that could like put them up and out, but at the same time not constrict airflow. That sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but on a hot day people would appreciate it. We'll just make it out of bamboo or something so it'll be fashionable. Like, and if you put it over the grill, it'll steam your vegetables. I'm just playing. I'm done. That is a true Capricorn invention right there. Trying to get you to do way too much at once. Like, way too much at once. Like, wait, what? Like, I can cook my veggies in this? Or you can aerate your bosom. That's the word. Is it hilarious to hear a gay person talk about boobs? Because obviously, to me, they're like, ooh, nice earrings. I just don't have the same connection to them. Exactly. She quoted me because I said once. It's like having an extra pair of elbows to me. It's like it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, that is hilarious. I'm just gonna update the title. I'll say it's gonna be like a 3-hour. Alright, and we're reset, so that's awesome. That's becoming so common. I think a lot of people got big boobs and then now they're just like, ugh, they gotta lug them around everywhere. Yeah, something that actually like hold it all together. I remember with my best friend too, like we couldn't do nothing physical if she didn't have the right underfittings. She's like, I don't have a hiking bra. I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait until you get one. I finally figured out what that animation was that I saw happening with the chat. They switched it back into like this beta phase of them experimenting and updating stuff. And it almost like does a gradient lift where it starts dark and it gradually gets a little bit lighter on my side. Inside like the typical YouTube window. And I was like, why does it look like it's fidgeting? But no, the color's adjusting. It took me like a minute to realize that there was a loop and every couple minutes it would happen. I was like, this is weird. I feel like that's gonna be a really noisy record. Like, I don't even know what I'm necessarily in the mood for, but I almost want to say, since we have like an hour left or whatever, like, we should make it through the oracles. Like, I should get to everybody. Hey, Gianna. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Woo! I go hard, cuz. Do you have a question, Adriana? I go hard, cuz. I can only imagine you like fanning yourself in the heat to this song. I'm like, oh, I would be so hot and I would be hot and irritated. Hey, Will Robbie. Yeah, you can. That always cracks me up. What they felt about you yesterday? Ace of Cups. That's like a start of a new emotional beginning. Yeah, we're gonna do the Moonology one. I'm just moving the music over because I need to let it go on autopilot so I can actually like focus on the pamphlet and not get distracted. Oh, I'm done. I always do this. I always hit the mute button. Yeah, definitely. I think it'd be a good fit. I have them out. They were the ones I was thinking. Yeah, definitely. When you have Ace of Cups, that's like being vulnerable with your feelings and beginning anew. So definitely. Let's see. I think during your meditation, they just really want you to go as deep into reflection, be as strategic with like the time that you meditate, the intentions, all that you wish to accomplish. Like they want you to be really thorough. And then when you emerge, you'll feel like way better. Just about everything that you were throwing into that like letter to the universe, if you will. Did they hear what I asked? And I saw white small figures. Oh god. Like this is the part where we're supposed to summon Maddie and Kalia. Kura kura kura. Kura 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 walking everywhere. Wait, how's your kura gonna walk? It has legs? The more you know. Like what? Okay, so did they hear what I asked? And I saw white small figures. I feel like they did. That's like security. It's like you were definitely interpreted. It's also domestic harmony. So if you're trying to like get a message across, yeah, definitely communicated. What you were feeling during? Yeah, they were just happy that you were embracing the connection, choosing to be synergistic with like your inner and higher self, and bringing that down into the 3D. Yeah, this heat does not play Terror Queen. It really does not. Yeah. No, I didn't see it. Did I not? I don't think so. All I saw you do was write what you wrote in all caps. I didn't see the other question. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's hard to find good music. There's like 2 or 3 channels I really like, and it's especially hard to find ones that are like copyright free. So it's like when I find them, I'm like, ooh, fine.
Gives them a satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it. Getting to explore what you want your channel to sound like. For example, this is like probably my least favorite of all of the songs inside this mixture. But the cool thing about it is like they keep their DVRs on. So basically you can like scroll it back halfway and kind of TikTok back to the place that you like. I'm like, nah, we're not big on dubstep, but we like chill stuff. So hopefully that'll land me someplace crazy. We will see though. Oh, the real question is, can you? I'm like, okay, let's see. This is like needing to do so, like almost like with a sense of withdrawal. It's like when you learn how to do something so you don't have to rely on somebody else. But that's hilarious, especially for that context. It's like, should I do it? Should I do it? Okay, is this the part where I do it? How's your trip to New York gonna go? End of a cycle and transformation. I feel like by the time you come home, you'll feel like you're a different person hopping on the plane coming back, as opposed to the person who flew away. I think it'll just put things into perspective, what type of life you could be living someplace else. Yeah, it should be an exciting trip. Like, just enjoy yourself. I was like, oh, I'm so dumb. You're like, no, did you get the joke? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm slow when it comes. I only get dark humor really fast. I'm so bad at interpreting dad humor. I'm just like, oh, okay. Hella monotone. I don't know what's going on. Just like, ooh. Say something else after this, please. Like, social anxiety is hilarious. Aw, thanks, Tarot Queen. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's weird having 2 channels, because I'm like, this one, like, we got up to, I think, it was like 870 when we started streaming on this one. So it was exciting because it's like we're so close to being over the 1,000 mark again, so that's nice. Okay, give it to us. I mean, I'll find out a couple months from now if I was crazy or not. Like, if y'all get an upload that says, I am fucking Dinah, then it was too much. But other than that, I mean, the Capricorn in me, I need to stay busy. So I can't read the haters. That actually happened to me last night. I was like inside a music chat, and someone like was having a hard time. You know, people like to really pop in there and be like, oh, I'm having the worst day ever. So I'm just like, okay, you want me to pull a card for you? And they're like, I don't believe in that, but you could do it anyway. I was like, well, this is it. Like, you're like in a place of almost being a little bit like, they got like King of Cups reversed, which is all about being overreactive and emotionally kind of like ignorant. No, you didn't ask me about Gabriel. I feel like your last one was about someone else. That's probably why I didn't see it. It probably slipped away from me when yeah, especially if that came before your all caps bra post. That was hilarious. But here we go. What do you need to know about Gabriel? Like, do you want them overnighted or ground? I'm just playing. Like, I'm just gonna send you a spool of enemies. Okay, so Shani Lay for you. Essentially, Gabriel feels like you're somebody who has worked for everything that you have, and it's not like a quick new money thing. They're like, no, like they kind of like accumulated this wealth over time, or if you like have particular things, like maybe you like your house a certain way, but everything is meant to kind of all complement one. I guess you could say like styling. How old am I? How old do I look? And no, you can't like get the wrong answer. I particularly don't care. Dang, you're good. I'm 27 going on 28. So I'm waiting for Capricorn season, okay? It's been a tough year. I'm over here looking at the 2020 sign like, we see each other. Oh, you know what? Also, he may be focused on like how there's like a multitude, if you will, of like coins or pinnacles. I like to think as you receiving that after you place a seed down. So it's like it took time. It's not. I mean, it's similar to the like feeling of like, oh, this person like is profitable, but they are not scared of long-term or hard-term work. But yeah. Either way, I mean, it's kind of reciprocal because I feel like relationships are reciprocal. Like, we mirror our partners. Yeah, I've gotten even 22, and I'm like, really? I'm like, really? Where do you see 22? Do I still look like I can drink? I'm like, child, one beer. And a little bit too much of something else. Like, whether it be like, I go, like, whiskey or bourbon or something. If I play around too much and jump around, I'd be mad at myself for not following the rhyme, which I can never remember in the time anyway. Like, that's how you know it's hella hot, because I actually have a Japanese beer, like, stashed away, and I'm just like, oh, for a good day. But yeah, I have to drive a city over to get them, because they don't have them at my local place. They have my second option, which it's not like it's not good, but you know, everybody got a favorite. Let's see, will something important happen to you in October? Like a passionate new start, whether that be like on a work front or like romantic. Either way, I gotta say the phrase, your future is erect. Empress Daisy, hey girl, we gotta figure out what the hell's going on. I was trying to watch The Peace Dealer today. Sorry, we about to segue. I was trying to watch the Peace Dealer today, and like Town Gal let me know that he was on. We went in there, and literally, like, we could not find you. We saw people adding you, and we could not find you. So I don't know if we have a like ally or enemy, but I think what happened is somebody went into his account settings from their moderator status and blocked me in Town Gal, because we literally could not find you. Not in the list of users, but we were there when he said your name. We thought that was so weird, so we like made sure that we were subscribed to both your channels, and we just kept it pushing. But it was awkward though, because I think his stream was getting like heckled, like how my first page was getting heckled. But we were hella excited because like we finally got there to do it, and like we were like, oh, she's here, okay, let's find her. Like we were scrolling on the phone with each other, like I can't talk to her, I can't find her. But yeah, we were like looking for you. Yeah, it was a weird experience because I knew, like, I'm like, we love her and she loves us. I was like, why would we be blocked? But I don't know who else he has moderating on his page. Yeah, we were looking for you under both names. Like, dang, where's our friend? Yeah, I don't think we even said anything because we kind of realized like, oh, if we're blocked, there's no point. Yeah, that's odd. But yeah, I saw that like shitstorm rolling and I was like, ugh, I feel for him. Because like, it's happened to me before, it's annoying. I'm kind of glad you weren't, because I think it would have been worse if we were like talking and then like we really couldn't figure it out. Like it took marinating on it for a day to be like, I think this is what happened. This is the reasonable thing that happened. Because I'm like, I know we cool. Yeah, it was one of those countries. I don't know. But I just thought it was really annoying, especially for a channel like his size to have to go through that. That sucks. Like, oh, I thought it was bad with my little group of people coming in here. Oh no, that was, oh. Just like, we couldn't even say anything if we wanted to. Like, literally. The first thing I do when I enter a chat room now is like, I scroll up, I see who's in it, and I decide to make a move after that. Because what I'm not gonna do is walk right into a lion's den of people who don't like me. Like, it's uncomfortable. But yeah, since it is the full moon tonight and we have like, give or take, like 54 minutes left together, I'm thinking let's pull out these good old Moonology cards. So these are oracles. I like these ones just to be not so much catered to a question, but to each person, because it kind of like meets you where you need to be. And they're really accurate, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little shooketh because I am coming back from like the worst migraines of my life and some pretty interesting spiritual experiences too. But I just want to make sure that, like, you know, I do it all correctly. like any moderator, if you could like just tap, actually I'll give you the names, I'll tap it here, but if you can just get a listing. So it's Tarot Queen, Shani Lay, Flip, and Empress, and then me. But yeah, and then what we'll do is if we get people who pop in after, they'll have to wait until we're done, and then we'll accommodate based on time. Because really the oracles are more so a reward for you guys, you know, you guys are sharing the night with me, so I want to make sure you guys get the full value of like investing your time. Yeah, that was weird. It was just really odd. Because he seems really cool too. We knew, like I said, it didn't feel like it had anything to do with you, anything to do with him. It's something in the middle. I call it static, you know? Thanks, Tarot Queen. But, you know, I should have... Hey, Moon Baby. What's up? We are doing a couple oracles. And these are like newer cards, so there's a little bit of a queue. So we're gonna get through those and then we'll pop in. Like what? I have like the weirdest phone. It's like it, boom, you're right there, boom. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, thank you, Daisy. I got yours, and then I didn't even see Town Gal dropped like a little bit to you. That's so nice. Was this for Sarah or Town Gal? Oh, Teresa Orlando. Sorry, I'm just clumsy today. But yeah, it's her. Yeah, it's her. Boom. But thank you. I'm like, woo chow, this heat. Alright, I'll throw it at you, Empress, first. And then I'll throw to Tarot as well. I'm like trying to multitask with my Capricorn brain. I'm like, okay, well, she has the list, and if I get hers out the way, she won't be waiting. Like, ooh, you gotta hold your vision, the fixed moon. So for these guys, I'm gonna actually steal the light color so you can see these guys. But they're really nice. It's a fixed moon. Now these are really, really descriptive, so it can be really, really like scary spot on, I guess I could say. But fixed moon. And then it's funny, every booklet is so different. Like some of them have them grouped, some of them have them separate. Here we go, fixed moon 106. Alright, there are two main possibilities when this card is with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever your situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could be well referring to a situation that you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move more forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in the dirt. Be the one to break the deadlock. With the two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Let's see. Just say the word and a lot... Wait, just say the... Yeah, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. So, staying power, faith, patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation, and focus on professional and also personal growth. That one was for Empress. And then Tarot Queen, now it's on you. I'm excited to do some oracles. These guys are really interesting because every writer, like, the one thing you don't think about with tarot cards is the person who writes the description. Man, oh man, let me tell you, it makes a huge difference. Especially if they're from a different time period than you, the language could be very different. Or just even the way that they string together the sentences can feel like I'm talking in a different time period sometimes. It's a little odd. So, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. It's pretty. So, yeah. So, full moon section, we're doing Gemini. Full moon in Gemini, 72. Ooh, not bad. 4 pages away. Alright, this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you have to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing right now will be one or a few conversations away from being solved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. I've never heard that before. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power as metaphysician. That's a hard word. Metaphysician? Boom. That sounded right. Told you I'm the Jessica Simpson of tarot. But essentially, Florence Scovel-Shin said, your word is your wand. You create magic, and you own reality every time you express yourself. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? And you may need to laugh off the situation and just move on. And also a good time to, like, put in prospects for jobs if you're looking for one. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Oh wow. How trippy. Yeah, I told you that these Moonology ones, I think Town Gal got them for me. And I was kind of intimidated when I got them, to be honest. They were so like dark in the box. And like the second we started flipping and reading, I was just like, oh wow, these are scary. They're cool. So I got Empress, I got Tarot Queen. Let me see who else is. Oh shit, don't hit that button. Nope. Woo! I almost hit the wrong button. Like, no! That was funny. Okay. So here we go. So we got Shani Lay and Flip. Yeah, I can manage that. Alright, Shani. Still with us? She's like, yes, I'm still with y'all, but it's still hot as shit. Because, yeah, that Bay Area heat, when it does heat up, it can get really intense. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, a time for healing, the balsamic moon. I'm like, I didn't even know you could do that. It comes in balsamic. It's like, you can get your knees done. Right? Like, we might sweat, but the way this hair needs to lay, like, no games will be played. Like, I got stuff to do tomorrow. I know exactly having that conversation with yourself, like, oh, I'm tired right now. I do not feel like wrapping my hair. And having to just make the dang honey bun thing. Alright. So, pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not a time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still be a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender to that. Start to work on your beliefs and in your dreams so that way you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all is healed. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn a new corner. You need time to heal. And think about how the situation would look if it were healed. And then think about how that being healed would affect all your relationships. Oh, I'm so weak. Okay, are you ready, Flip? Alright. And then maybe roll call for her. Moon baby, are you still with us? Because woo child, these are long, wordy, okay, I can't even say what it's called without getting tripped up. Long, wordy reads. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. I feel like this was the one I got the first night. I feel like I want to say so. But new moon eclipse. New moon eclipse. Link is on the back. Page 94. If you want an affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared, it could be quite a ride, and events now that could be even more jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions that you take will almost always lead you someplace better than where you were. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason and you'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up to you and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted toward your life purpose. Whatever's happening now is happening for your highest good, and this is an important turning point in your life. Yeah, right? Like, second call for Moon Baby? Are you here? Or is it on me? Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I feel like you would do really well with these, Flip. It looks like it's on me, because I don't think she's here, so... Okay. This is always the most stressful part. Like when I have to do something for myself. Shut up. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Like, how appropriate. Alright, new moon in Scorpio. $56 is the page. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes. As birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's certainly a new start ahead. It might seem a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then it is the time to work your magic. And it can herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, which now I haven't. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have sexy time. Take time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be that you're being paranoid? And invest in yourself. I'm just like, I told you guys, these are like trippy, like to me, like literally trippy. Like, ooh, child, let me hurry up and get them back before somebody come up in here. I was like, like now you see it, and now you don't. But literally, like, I'm gonna start using my oracles a lot more because I think it's a really fun way to, like, you know, incentivize people to stick around. Have you just been around all this time, Adriana? What the heck? You used to go let us get... Like, answer me! I was like, I've never yelled at a microphone like this. But no, really, we gotta, like, were you really here for that? Okay, I got you. Well, you know what? They did tell me to get to work, and I gotta work my magic. So you know what? I got ya. That is so freaking funny to me. Alright, let's see what she gets. I'm excited. Nothing will come of the situation void of course moon. So this one's interesting because this, from what I remember, is like a omen not to worry at all. It's like, it's double-sided from what I remember. Oh my god, I'm like, I need to stand up and read this because my butt literally is going to sleep. Like, that was a cute Indian squaw while it lasted. But alright, void course moon. Void course moon 102. But yeah, I kind of memorized this one already. I'm pretty sure, but I always like to be double sure. There we go. In a form of modern astrology known as horary? Oh, Jesus. Where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you're asking about. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project or any kind of new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations and to change so that things get different outcomes. Remember, the cards are only to predict what you're currently creating, but you can change that with both behaviors and beliefs. I trust in my highest good. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner, though. Believe in what you get is what you need. Surrender to the divine and take time out to meditate and contemplate. Right? Like, Moon Baby, you with us? You ain't with us? Is what it is? She tequila'd her situation. She got the hell out of Hollywood. I'm just playing. I've never used that expression ever. I got ya. I'm just putting the oracles away and rubbing my old schools. Those really are just like my go-tos. It's like I can answer someone really quickly, especially if they're like up and going. Like, I love digging in, but I love digging in with like a group of people that will actually sit through it. This cracks me up because yeah, depending on how good you are at like planning though, some people could probably like go around the system for quite a while before anyone really notices. The only reason I ever noticed was because when I started doing investigative work on what was really going on, the receipts were thick as a damn phone book. That's why I had to just let go and forgive everybody, because Like, it's for my peace of mind. But I got, yeah. We have a change of role soon. Yeah. I feel like you're due to be someplace where you're more emotionally happy. Like, and you feel like it actually gives back to something that you care about, whether that's like something that's slightly humanitarian or giving back to animals or just anything in that realm, you know? But yeah, I'd say if there's ever been like a, and this is just like coming from my intuition, if there's ever been a particular job type or job genre that you wanted to participate in, and for whatever reason you haven't been able to participate, might be a good time to put in a resume, get your energy out there, you know? Yeah. Like, do it! Shia LaBeouf voice, just do it! Not bad. So I'm like, does this mean we get to hang out? And I'll just, like, I guess answer Cosmic for anyone else. Hey, Estella! Yeah, I ended up extending the stream an hour because, you know, I've been bouncing back from a cold, so... it wasn't even a cold, it was like food poisoning. I'm pretty fucking sure it's food poisoning because I had switched up how I was eating one day. Ah, shit. Yep, Yep. And like, child, I was not right. It's more like the mixture of everything. Like, I'm a brand new, like, I'll buy like 2 beers, and like, if you know the Asian ones, you know they're huge, so I'll buy 2, and that's like, if I decide to open it, I'll try to finish it, because I'm like, who wants, like, you know, stale beer and stuff? But I was like grazing the entire day, and I did this the first day of camping, and it almost messed me up, where like I was just like just snacking and grazing on a bunch of different things, and then it's like when it all got to its destination, it was not happy with me. But the funny thing about me subconsciously is, even though my stomach was upset, do y'all know I didn't have to pinch not one poop out? My body was like, we are outside in nature. Literally, the second I got home, it's like, nature calls. Right in my bathroom. Yes. Hooray, hooray, Gucci Mama. Yeah, how many people greet you with a song? I'm just like doing way too much. But yeah, how are you? That is hilarious. Oh, I go back and forth, but I like Asahi. If I see Asahi, I buy Asahi. And it's like a drier beer, so it doesn't have like, and I hate calling it a weird taste, but if you like Coronas or Modelo's, like, those have a completely different taste, you know? Where like, I don't know, it's just, I prefer the taste of Asahi over Sapporo, because Sapporo still has a, I don't want to say like I guess it just tastes more like traditional beer. Where like the other one, I feel like it's a classy beer. I don't have to feel this bad, because I'm not reminded that I'm drinking, what is it, wheat? I'm just shocked at all that there's even a beer out there that I actually enjoy, because other than that, yeah, I've never been a beer drinker. It's nice to have when you want to relax, but I mean, luckily, like, it's not anyone's particular thing in my house, so it can sit there. No one's gonna drink a Japanese beer but me. Ooh, let's see, Gucci Mama. Yeah, I was laughing that night when I was out with my boyfriend's cat, because, well, I wasn't out with her, but she was like keeping me company from the inside because she's an indoor cat, but she was also making sure that nothing would happen, and it just cracked me up. I was like sending Flip all these pictures of her watching me, and we were talking about when you get to the point where beer starts to taste like water. I'm like, yeah, I'm there already. Let's see, King of Pentacles. It's all wrapped around stability and money. So, you know, it's like it's like it's written on the wall. It's just a situation like where until the financial portion of things are handled, that's priority to her. Oh, Ebony? Probably. Not probably. I mean, I'm sure I'll see her again, but I don't know definitely. Like, we haven't been like, oh, we're hanging out this day. It's like we are both teeter-tottering in and out of our adult worlds. It's like we hang out when we can, like, you know, run away for a day or two, and then we come back to life and back to reality. I could not do it. I mean, you want to know why she, like, is keeping them away. Like, that's not like a, I mean, technically it's third party, but it's not like a, is Denise fucking my man? It's not that, you know? It's actually just like, you know, trying to peep a little bit of knowledge. Now, in terms of, does he want you? Yeah, there's passion there. He's enthusiastic about the connection, but it's like, that kid is forever. Like, you could go, but that kid is blood forever. So it's like you have to accept your place in line. It's like, yeah, you're, kind of the other half of the flesh, but not really, because I mean, for every child, the flesh gets divided. Yeah, what an interesting reading. So interesting. Because I'm like, shit, King of Pentacles? I'm like, damn, that's all she thinking about? Like, here comes the money, here comes the money. That is like our money chant, you know, like they do the rain dance. Ours was singing Shane McMahon's from wrestling. We were so stupid when we were young. That was like back when you were like an early teen and someone gives you $100, like, ooh, it's gonna take me forever to spend this. Now you go up in a damn dollar store or whatever and you find out that it ain't really 99 no more, and you done overspent, but you ain't gonna look like you broke in the 99 cent store, so of course you're just gonna spend it like a baller. Then you're gonna be hella mad when you get in the car. Yeah, you leave with enough stuff to feel ashamed, but then you convince yourself somehow that, like, oh, it's from the dollar store, so I'm saving money. Like, kinda, but you're also creating extra waste for no reason. Like, when else are we supposed to have all of these, like, you know, like, my mom be coming home with, like, weird stuff from there. Like, one time she gave me graham crackers from there. I was like, oh, okay, let's see how this goes. They were actually really good. Yeah, for me, every time I go to Daiso Japan, my magical number is usually about 13 to 15 bucks. Girl, open up a window. Like, turn on the shower and shake something. I'm just playing. Don't shake nothing, not when it's wet, because I'm not trying to get hell liable. Yes, Daiso will take my money. I remember when they upgraded them and it became more like LIZZO Japan, because like the larger portion of the store is $1.50, but the cool stuff costs a little bit more. That's how they got me. I don't know. I always go to Ranch 99 Market and then I go to Daiso. Those are my two places. Like, you better get some ice cubes. See, now that's some reverse engineering. Put some ice inside the damn bathtub. Like an athlete. Yes, you will let hella Richmond's mosquitoes right in. They're like, what's good, blood? Pop, 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 pop. You get out the shower, you got all these welts. I've never heard of Ichiban-kan. That sounds dangerous. That sound like the places in San Francisco that I've never been to, but my ex used to go and go with his sister, and then they would go to the place, and then they ask, no, I want to see the other bags, and they slide the fucking shelf in front of you. Like, oh my god, you got all these illegal bags? They never told me where they went either. They knew what they was doing when they shared that story. All I know is she came home with a bootleg Kate Spade. I was like, Kate Spade? Time to get creative, Shani Lay. Get the duct tape and just put them on your shoulders. I was saying. That would give you ample breathing room, though. Just saying. And I'm over here laughing because you ain't got no screen, but guess what? I don't have one either. And my boyfriend said he'll put one in for me. I just never let him do the work when he comes over here because I'm like, I never get to see you. I don't want you working on my stuff. Hey, Zay. Yeah, Daiso. Can you register for a wedding at Daiso Japan? Cause I would love to do that. Oh, he's good. Like he's just in his own little world. Just it's funny. We're both like that though. We like just spend so much time in our like niche-y little worlds, and then like when we come together, we do, and then when we don't, it's like it's not even a big deal. It's like, if I need him, I can be with him, but if I don't need him, like, we don't have problems being apart. Like, we definitely know who we are as individuals. Yeah, that damn Daiso fucking box. Yeah, I remember they got me for one of those, yeah. How Daiso always gets me is because I like to buy stuff in fours, and I feel like I'm, like, on a baller budget when I go there. I'm like, I feel like Michael Jackson. I'll take 4. Oh, how much? $1. Okay, I'll take 6. Okay, oh, I'll take 8. Yeah, you gotta be hecka careful with those type of terms, eh? Because I had a teacher that literally, like, went through something like that, and it was super uncomfortable. Like, and I could understand, honestly, because this teacher used to make me uncomfortable. Like, they just didn't have a good understanding of personal barriers. So, like, when they would, like, come stand and look at my work, they'd be literally over my shoulder, and I'm just like, oh, this is uncomfortable. But it is just like, those type of things are so heavy that if you don't want to still talk about it 10 years from now, don't put the other person through that. Just saying, because I've seen what it does to someone. Like, it made him not want to even put himself on most things that he could even be digitally reviewed because just of opinion, you know? I mean, honestly, Zay, the best thing you could do is not respond and document it. I mean, honestly. Because then, you know, you let her fall into her own honey trap. And then you can go above your school to the damn district and pluck her ass out of her position. But it's like, you have to move smarter, not harder. Like, you gotta show her where her little box is to collect her things. But it's like, that's only if you have, like, ample proof that you are being singled out and that you're being treated differently. Then yeah, if you give that to the district, they're not gonna fuck with her. Because she becomes a liability to the entire district. Not just the school. She said, yes, we do hate it. Okay. I'm gonna look away as Empress gives you the real. On door number 3. The door least taken on my channel. Yeah, you're gonna need witnesses, definitely. Because it's gonna be a yo word versus theirs. What you really could do to psych her mind and make her booty shine, as we used to say in middle school, put her on notice when you walk in the door. Hey, I have my tape recorder because I need to be able to review my notes. So, you know, just be aware that, you know, I'm recording everything. Because the only time that's really not appropriate is if there's an examination. Shut up. North Highlands is like close. Like, I could almost ride a bike there. I wouldn't though, but it's possible, you know? Yeah, that's me all day, Empress. I'm like the black lady on When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. You wanna play, bitch? Let's play! She's like, I was just calling to talk to my aunt. She's like, you a bitch? And so is your aunt. I don't like people playing on my phone. So freaking funny. Yeah, I think what separates North Highlands is like a different main street, but yeah, that's cool. Like, my friends all already know, like, the way I'm gonna talk to my kids is like when they reach the sum and they're in the basket and you talk to them through your teeth, put that shit back. Because that's how I got done, and I turned out great. If I can say so myself, I'll touch nothing at the store I'm not gonna buy. Period. Half the time I ask them to pick it up and take it there for me. Like, I don't want to carry it. Can you do it, please? Oh, there's nothing funnier than those memories. Like when you low-key scared of public, but you don't want to say nothing because you're 6 and you know it's gonna be way worse if you say something. Yeah, I mean, Zay, if it's as constant as you think it is, you should have like a reasonable sized binder of incidences. Like, what you get her for a push gift, Katende? I'm just playing. Anything but a push pop. Anything but that. Like, ooh, this is a play on words that is hurtful. Like, you got me ice cream after I've been pushing for 12 hours? Like, I just thought she wanted to cool down. It's like, push gift, push gift. Just saying, like, you gotta get her a gift. What if she, like, tears from the front to the back? You can't just be like, oh, babe, thank you for the baby. No, it doesn't work like that. She will hate you forever for ripping her undercarriage. So you gotta get something sizable. Because there were 2 possible worst case scenarios in the birth I saw. I wasn't worried about delivery, but I was worried about her pushing too hard and ripping something, and I was worried about her shitting herself, which luckily I didn't have to see either. I even saw like the purse come out after. The baby purse. Contractions are overrated. Who wants contractions? Like, stop. I asked that question, my whole body like rang. Like, no. Like, please no. Lord, no, I don't want no contractions. Like, I need to keep my body together. I can't ruin it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm adding 20 pounds when I get pregnant. Like, once that money is deducted out of my account, oh, 20 pounds is just gonna find me real quick. I'll be next to the hot food section. Oh my god. No! That's horrible. Right? No, like, the thing that killed me is, like, by the time they gave my cousin her epidural, it was too late. Like, she couldn't feel it. Like, she was already too far gone. Oh, that is really intense. Oh, no meds at all. Yeah, it's like, excuse me, doctor, something is about to crawl out of me. Can I have my damn epidural? Like, this is why I'm not someone who needs one. Because I would have... You heard of Bridezillas? I would have been Momzilla. I would have been Pregnancyzilla. Maternityzilla. I would have been all of that. No, not like a piñata. Like, good for you, Zay. It's like a muscle. The more you do it, the less awkward it becomes, and now you're just walking around talking to everybody, and everyone's like, wow, he just gets along with everybody. Because that's what I used to go through. So either people didn't understand, or they thought that, like, I just wanted to be cool with everybody, which really I did want to be cool with everybody, but I didn't have allegiances. Like, if I had allegiances, they would have been clearly stated for everyone to see. Like, I didn't do, like, the opinion behind your back. Oh yeah, I was like not well that night at all. Like, I was so out of it. And then like then I started like having like different little, like, I guess you could say, like, how would I put it? Like when electricity, like when something shorts, like I've never been that, like, you know, that like uncomfortable, like from like just the migraine, not being able to really speak without like hurting my freaking voice, and just like it was a lot, but I don't know, it was just a really intense situation. So I just like took a day, and I ended up being way better, obviously, but I mean, I'm still bouncing back a little bit. Let's see, can I ask who will make the first move, him or you? I feel like you both are gonna wait until one gives up, like, and I don't even think y'all do it then. It's like, oh well, they missed their chance. It's like you guys are both kind of passive about the connection. Like, it's nice to have, but is it like the pinnacle of relationships? Not necessarily. And I think you can kind of tell that from a soul level. Like, if you're not yearning for this person, then I mean, that's a really big one. I get them for one of the three trifecta. So I always have to like keep in mind that I can only have two of the three that I want. If you eat too much like snack food or like salty foods, that can happen. If you don't drink enough water, that can happen. If your sleep schedule and water are not in sync, that can happen. And then also if you love caffeine, that can happen. So I be getting like the fucking like grandma of migraines. Like, it's so bad that like I don't know if you... No, I don't think I ever actually talked to anyone about this during the time of it, but in middle school I had a long stint of migraines. And that's how I got control of them and stuff, and learned like what to eat, what not to eat, things like that. But it was bad. It was so bad that like they would ask me to like popcorn read, and it was like the words were disappearing. Like my brain couldn't function with the pain that I was experiencing to read. It was like prioritizing where the nerves were functioning. It was really bad. I'm like making sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, everyone has like a different cycle. For me, like 6 hours is the sweet spot. It's like if I get more than that, great. If I get less than that, oh, I need That's how you get in that cycle of like caffeine, rest, water. Like it just happens so quick. I'm like excited to handle food. I'm like, I need to like find something to eat, and then I need to look at the moon because everyone's saying it's amazing, and I'm like, well, I should probably see it. Yeah, I'm happy to be feeling better. I'm also happy that we made it past the 3-hour mark because I was only initially thinking it would be 2, so. Right, I'm only gonna be out there for a quick second because trust me, mosquitoes do not play here either. I'm just gonna take a little gander and then I'm gonna meander, okay? Just so I could say I was there. Yeah, it's been intense, especially with this heat. It makes it all the more uncomfortable to like just do anything. Ooh, I can't wait to see it then. That's gonna be exciting. I won't have to look very far. Oh, I'm so jealous of that because it's burning hot here. It is hot as the damn lights. It's like... Yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good stream though. I'm happy. We got everyone like a good wealth of information. We only had one troll, and like that was like literally I think like the first person to get blocked. So that was pretty hilarious. Like, nope, can't do that. Like, I have dogs.
Satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
And I'm like, I mean, it's not like they can get me, but still, I'm just like, I'm weird about stuff like that. I'm like, where's my turtleneck, my children? They can see me. I'm not the only person who calls their dogs their children. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? That's the only weird thing about live streaming. There will be little lags where like people are responding to something and you're like, wait, what are we talking about? Like, what? But yeah, it's been fun, just in general. I feel like I'm definitely getting back in the swing of things. That I felt like the monologies weren't as heavy this time, because the first time I felt like I was like zapped. Hey, Monomore. Why do I feel like they poked their head in and ran? On the plus side, it must look like the stream is almost over. Yeah, and they broke like the wind. Oh no, they're here. That's hilarious. Well, I still have my cosmics if you have a question before we cut the stream. Oh, yay. And a good song to end with. Like, girl, if you got a question, drop it right now. If your cleansing will be successful, I got you, Empress. And then I got you, Mon. Yeah, especially if you felt like you were being brave about how you went about carrying on and trying it for the first time and, you know, testing and trusting yourself to manifest. May I get a card for general energy for the rest of September? Oh, love's in the air. But not just romantic love, but platonic love, familial love, like just balance amongst relationships. Did you want another one, Flip or Tarot Queen? Yeah, you're welcome. What would he think if you made the first step? He'd be really, really shocked that you acted on your passion. Like, I think he'd be taken aback, but also, like, happy because he wanted you to do it anyway because he couldn't. If you have one Katende, you can drop one. You don't know why, but you want Jack and a Crack. Okay, Cam, I know what that means. It means you want me to pull a card. End of a cycle. In your hunger, go transform it into being full. Yeah, you got, yeah. Ooh, time frames are hard. Because here's the thing. Whoever you're with, they're focused on long-term gain and long-term wealth. So it's like you gotta have a particular eye to find somebody who's not trying to be, you know, peacocking in any kind of way to cause attention to himself. Like, but you gotta think long-term who's gonna be making the money. Just a general for Flip, I got you. Justice. It's like knowing that everything will pan out right, and there won't be any like bigotry, no bias. It's like everything is fair, and everything is what was agreed upon. Empress, you got the first one in this round, which were... Wait, no, that was Kim, then Empress. I'm pretty sure. I say it's freaking Kim, you be throwing me off. But no, you were asking when I was saying time frames are hard to do. It's a legacy card. And yeah, it's based on like taking your time, not being overly patient, but not rushing either. It's like that sweet spot energy, like the path of less resistance, I think they say. Coming toward you with love in October. And thank you, Savannah, for like moving it for me so I didn't have to scroll back. Oh, okay. The funny thing is like there's a lot of self-love in general, like self-sufficiency. Like you can take care of yourself. You don't need one, but it'd be nice to have a man. And that's the place you really want to be if you're gonna start dating, because if someone knows that at any point you can walk away with everything you have and it won't even be skin off your back, like it's an empowering sign. You got Empress on your card of the day. Empress is about things being pregnant with possibility, which I think is hilarious because, yeah, you're waiting for your baby to pop out. It's like, oh, that's hilarious, actually, when you think about it, like the synchronicity of it all. Alright, you guys, it looks like we have everybody, like, squared away. Everybody got their questions. And yeah, I'm happy to be feeling better And I'm gonna try to uptick our streams as we go from day to day. So they'll get gradually longer until I find wherever my sweet spot will be. Am I sure, Kim? Well, I don't know if I'm doing any kind of like exorcist vomiting. Probably not, bruh. But other than that, as long as I'm not gonna like, you know, gross everybody out with my sickliness, then no. But just in general, like, you know, if I feel better, things will be upticking back to their normal lengths that you guys have kind of gotten more used to. You know what, Kim? I'm gonna write you a letter, and you can ask your question, and then you put it in the postal service, and I'll get back to you whenever it arrives. Especially when you move to Korea. I'm just like, like, ooh, shade. But alright, you guys, I love you all. I'll see you guys later on. I'm gonna go stuff my face, and I'm gonna go look at the moon, so I don't miss it. I will see you guys later tomorrow. Cause we done before midnight. Yeah. Okay. Pat. You came right at the end. Well, I mean, you're already here. Let me pull something for you, because everyone else literally got something. Point of progress. It's like being able to move forward and leap over any hurdles in your life. Yeah, I feel like this is where you used to be. Focused on the adversity and the pain in front of you. And now it's just time to like go back to earning what you want. Oh yeah, anytime. It's always like a collaborative effort. I appreciate you all. And Tarot Queen, you gotta let me know when you go live again, because I didn't know. I literally found out that you were live like after mine was live. And I was like, like what do I do? I was like, I can't. I was like stuck in the middle. But yeah, let me know so I can put you on my community tab. It like always helps like people kind of trickle in from the community here, because everyone's on a different part of the world and stuff. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go eat finally. So I got you guys. I'll see you all later tomorrow. Oh, I would normally explain it, but I can't because I get trolled so much. So like I can't post more than really 30 minutes before I go live. Otherwise, like the trolls collect. It's ridiculous. Like y'all used to have a lot of notice where like they abused the system. So it was just, I had to get smarter about it. But yeah, you guys, good night. I'm running so I don't end up sitting here longer. I love y'all. Good night.